Hey guys, it's Mr. Justin over here with the Boys and Girls Club. So today I'm going to bring you a fun science experiment that we can do at home with some pretty easy to use and pretty relevant items that you have in your house. So what you'll need is you'll need some milk right here. You'll need some fun Dawn dish soap, and we've got a bowl right here with the dish soap already in it. You'll need some cotton balls, some food coloring, and then you'll need, I'm gonna use a sheet pan because it's a bigger surface area, so we're gonna have a lot more of an interaction with the experiment. But you could also use, a big skillet, you could use a paper plate if you needed to, or even, just a big old bowl. But I think that the best for me right now would be to use the sheet pan just because it has that more of that surface area. And so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. So first thing first is you wanna go ahead and ask, hey mom, hey dad, is it okay if I use some milk? I don't need a lot, I just need enough to put kind of on the bottom of this. And so what we're gonna do is we are gonna just cover this just enough where you can't see the bottom. So we are going to, pour. And there we go, getting there. Because milk is a hot commodity, so we just want to make sure that we have enough and that we are still able to use it. Now, I had leftover milk because I already made all my mac and cheese, so all my mac and cheese was good to go with it. All right, so over here in our other bowl, we've got our cotton ball already in there with our Dawn soap. And as you can see, I've already got one that is very soaked up. Now I'm gonna take this other one, this other cotton ball, kind of put it in there. And then I'm using a fork just because I kind of don't want to get my fingers all sticky. But I mean, if you're really into sticky fingers, go for it. Me, not so much, But on the plus side, at least the stickiness is not from something gross. It's from the soap itself. So at least you're kind of staying clean with it. So as I move that around, now we can see that cotton ball has now turned completely blue. As we have that ready to go, I want to go ahead and start putting in some food coloring into this water. That's where the science started out, into this milk, not water, excuse me. It's been a long week, guys. And so we're gonna go ahead and put in our food coloring. You're only gonna need a drop or so of each. So I'm gonna put in kind of one over here, pretty much one in each corner in a sense. The more you add in there, to a point, it'll make it look a little cooler, but at the same time, might end up mixing up the colors. So what we're gonna end up making is a sort of tie-dye experiment right here with this milk and the soap. The milk and soap are going to react in a way that causes this milk to moving all of the food coloring in different directions and causing it to make a cool tie-dye looking thing. So now as we're on to the yellow, or I guess you could say this is close to orange as well, but it does look more yellow. All right, and then last but definitely not least, let's add the good old green. So as we drop in these last ones, I'm sure y'all are wondering, what is this gonna do? Now at this point, you could actually drink this milk. It's just, milk and food coloring. I mean, it'd be a little weird colored milk, but I mean, you could drink it if you wanted to. Definitely can't drink it after what we're about to do to it though. So from here, I'm going to grab one of my cotton balls, as I'm very careful to just barely touch it, and then we are going to just place it right in there. And as we see, it is starting to react in a sense. I'm going to go ahead and move this around a little bit, and you can just see the different reaction. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little bit more exciting by putting in a second one. I'm gonna put it here in this bottom corner. Alright guys, so as we can see right here, the soap on the cotton ball is pushing the milk and it's creating a sort of current. So that current is now causing all of this to move, so that current is bringing along that dye with it. If we look right here in the middle, it looks just very similar to how Mr. Justin's dressed up right now. So, you know, we kind of took a little inspiration from what I was wearing. We thought, hey, you know, let's make this fun thing. All right, so as we can see, the current has kind of died down a little bit. We got a little bit going right here, a little bit going right here. So I'm gonna use my fork and I'm gonna kind of drag across a little bit, just to kind of get that current going again. And we don't wanna do this too much because as we can see right here, it's already starting to turn a little gray. And so we don't want it to mix completely. So we still want it to have that fun, awesome color. And so as we can see now, that's bringing that current back. And as we do this, it starts to look a little bit more and more like a Van Gogh painting. You know, Vincent Van Gogh, the one-eared phenom. All right, guys, so as we let this sit, you know, you'll see different kinds of patterns and everything like that. So why don't y'all take a little inspiration from this and, you know, in y'all's next activity, why don't you grab some paper, some markers, some colored pencils, some crayons, whatever it is, and try to replicate this and just draw it the best way that you can, guys. We just want to see how creative, how artistic you guys are, and make sure to use the hashtag BGC at home whenever y'all are doing these. We want to just make sure that you know, y'all are having fun, y'all are staying safe, and we hope to see y'all again next time. Thanks.